In this video, we're gonna talk about what a 14-week bikini prep looks like for somebody who's doing it for their first time. This is before the show. I'm not teaching you something that I've already done. It's an all naturals show, and that's right up my alley because I wanna do this naturally. And we're just gonna see where it goes because this first couple of weeks is just really finding a baseline for me, tracking those metrics so that we have somewhere to go. It's official. 14 weeks from today, I'm competing in an NPC amateur bikini competition in San Diego. It's an all naturals show, and that's right up my alley because I want to do this naturally. I know a lot of bodybuilders, or most bodybuilders, are enhanced or they use PEDs. I don't know anything about that, but I don't plan to use any. I believe that I can do this all naturally and I can make this fun and I can keep my hormones balanced. One of the big reasons I was resistant to ever even trying to do a bikini show is because I've heard that some women lose their period or they develop body dysmorphia. But I've learned a lot because my boyfriend Garrett is a bodybuilder and I've been involved in his prep and his shows. That stage look is really very temporary, and thank goodness. I'm not investing in a coach. It kind of refused to. I know that a lot of people recommend I get a coach and are kind of rolling their eyes at me for not having a coach, but I've been coaching myself for years. And honestly, now that I have put together my plan, the major part of this that's left for me is learning how to pose. I've created a workout split that already shapes a very feminine shape, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a lower body day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is upper body. That's a 6 days a week workout plan. I don't usually make all 6 days. Usually it's 4 or 5. And I have that because I like the mentality of shoot for more, but if you do less, it's fine. I'm using Sintra, so that's my favorite AI tool. I'm using Sintra to talk about where I am, what my goals are, and I'm gonna be checking in with Sintra. I bounce back and forth between ChatGPT and Sintra. I don't love ChatGPT for serious things because I've noticed ChatGPT gives a lot of wrong information and I have to correct ChatGPT a lot. So today I did my first posing practice. I weighed in at 132 pounds in my dad's scale in Monterey. So I'm home now, and I know that some scales aren't like exactly the same. We'll mostly be tracking my weight on my scale here. I have a body scan toy on the way that I'll be sharing with you too. So I'll be then having a little bit more metrics to track, like water and muscle mass and bone density and fat. So that'll be interesting. Sintra helped me create my macro plan, and it's 1,650 calories, 145 grams of protein, 130 grams of carbs, and 65 grams of fat. And so I put that in my MyFitnessPal, which, by the way, you can totally get away with using the free version of my MyFitnessPal. I've never paid. What's great is you can set your goals, whatever those may be. By the way, I'm 5'2", and my goal weight is between 123 and 126 pounds. I don't know why, but that's what Sintra said. So we're gonna see what happens. So once you find out your goal, you can plug it into MyFitnessPal, and then it can help you decide where you're at in your day with your eating. So here is exactly what I'm pretty much eating anyway. This is why I'm like, wait, this is so easy. I'm literally not changing much other than holding myself a little bit more accountable, not having more snacks here and there because candy and this and that, like I have no shame in my game. I love candy and sweets. Now I just kind of feel excited to be accountable for it. But also what's fun about it is anything can be put into your macros and it can be fun and we're gonna have fun. Here's my exact meal plan, and I'm not even gonna meal prep because everything can be made very quickly and on the spot. After my workout for breakfast, I have bell pepper eggs, which if you've been watching any of my videos, you definitely know about my bell pepper egg. I have a whole video on the recipe. For lunch, I'm gonna have a can of tuna with a quarter of a red onion chop and like a bunch of mustard. I love that. Then for dinner, I'm gonna have a Costco grass-fed beef patty, which is something I've been eating for years anyway. I pop the patty in the oven. I have one in there now. I put it on a cookie sheet and a cookie rack. Garrett and I just bake the patties so the fat drips off, and then we pull it out. We scrape the fat off both sides. Look at my mouth watering. I don't know why, but it's so delicious. A beef patty with rice. That's what we eat. And then a Ninja Creami, which is basically just protein powder, egg whites, colostrum, and collagen. The Ninja Creami is a game changer. I love my Creami after dinner. And when I really laid the Creamies on every day and I started really meeting my protein goals, my fat started melting off. I think all I really needed in life was making sure I was eating enough protein. I love a little bit of structure. I love simple eating. I'm so busy. I have 3 businesses. I get up at 3:30 every day. I work out. I'm obsessed with my dog. I have all these things going on. The last thing I need to do is cook, clean, or think about what's for dinner. Garrett had 2 competitions in May, I think. I was having so much fun on his prep because we were systemized. It was easy. I was feeling good. When he's being a good boy, it's easy because sometimes obviously when you're in a relationship and you eat together, you can influence one another, and Garrett does
love his sweets.
So when he's kind of on top of his game, we're eating clean and we're feeling good. And I honestly think that's the key to joy for me, is feeling good physically, just like things pop off in my life. My business thrives. I just think it's so important to me. And I know that there are other people that resonate with that. So that's why I started this channel. That's why I'm sharing this journey. That's why I'm doing this challenge right now for myself, because I mean, I love a challenge, not gonna lie. In fact, I always say I'm a glutton for punishment, but it's just like exciting me. I'm feeling this like surge of energy about it. Why I'm doing this is I want to do a sustainable prep. I want to have a good time. I'm not doing any extreme restrictions, and we're just going to see where it goes, because this first couple of weeks is just really finding a baseline for me, tracking those metrics so that we have somewhere to go. I need to find out what my body fat is. I need to find out, with this calorie intake and these macros, am I sustaining weight or am I losing weight? And I'm learning about it. All this is really new to me because I'm trying to coach myself. I just think there's so much information out there between AI and the billions of videos of people doing it and sharing. Like, you can learn so much. So I'm coaching myself, and I'm going to show you, you can too. The purpose of this video was really just to kind of like lay it out there. This is what I'm doing. I'm 14 weeks away right now, and I've never done this before. I wanted this to be hormone health conscious, and I want this to be fun, not a punishment. A lot of people make a big deal about how hard this is, and I'm not saying it's not, but I think that it should be fun, and we're here to have a good time. And my beef patty is done because the alarm is going off. So, okay, I got my beef and rice. So delicious. Okay, that's my 14-week bikini prep breakdown. The question I have for you is, are you following me on this journey? Because I am sharing everything, the workouts, the meals, the posing practice, the fails, everything, because I want to share this journey with you. And if you want to see behind the scenes of a sustainable, natural prep, then subscribe. Leave me a comment if you want me to dive deep into anything additional. I have a booty work going up, a back workout coming. I have bell pepper eggs recipe. I'm going to share my supplement split. I want to also go over my weekly split, but anything else you want to know, or if you want to give me feedback, because I'm not saying I'm right about anything. If you know more about me than bikini prep, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.